Okay. Hello and welcome to the first episode, hopefully not the last, of the Let's Talk About podcast. Practically the same as Let's Talk About, but I've got friends with me. Talking about loads of other stuff, whether it be video games, comic books, movies, blah yada 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 yada. I will be your host, Bahamut, and to the... Is it my left or right? Either way, it's to the side of me. It's a friend of mine and fellow YouTuber, Jack, or the Fender for You. Say hello.
Hello. Hello.
And a friend of ours called, below me, called And Friend.
I thought you said below me. I was like,
No.
this is my friend.
Below me.
Below me.
Jesus.
A friend of
Alright.
ours, Darren. Say hello.
Yeah. Hello. Wee woo. I don't know what to say. Okay.
We'll
And
see him next time.
yeah, hopefully we'll see him next time.
This pretty mug of mine, yeah. Out drawing the punters.
Oh, yeah.
Or face
So-
the radio.
I don't want to...
Beautiful.
God damn it, every time I start something, I've got a stopwatch in front of me on my phone. I keep forgetting to switch it on, so I don't know the time of how long everything's going on for. And there's another box down the corner. There's 4 boxes on this podcast, so hopefully we could get another guest sometime in the future. But right now, you're looking at the pretty picture of the Legend of Zelda logo, which was one of my wallpapers at one point. Which is fun, which is cool. Hopefully nothing will mess up, because I'm screen regioning these from Skype, and sometimes they can mess up, and it's rather a nuisance.
Yeah, it's a good thing that we all like Zelda.
Who doesn't? I've never met someone that like hates Zelda though. To be fair.
I've met people that don't know what the game is.
I'm putting my hand up and saying I don't like Legend of Zelda.
Which one?
What is this?
Well, actually, I half like Legend of Zelda. I like the
My head is exploding right now. I don't know how to react to this.
I like the 2D Zelda games, like the original, A Link to the Past, the Minish Cap, Link Between Worlds. I don't like the 3D Zelda, Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, and stuff like that. I don't like it. I just don't.
What is this?
I don't like it. And just now on Skype, it messed up. Jack's camera kind of went all funny. It went all loady looking. came up with a symbol. So
Who, me?
yeah, it's like a.
Because this is like the world doesn't know how to handle this news that you're breaking to us right now. Everything's just falling apart. It's like, what is it? How did?
Well,
Have you played Legend of Zelda Oracles of Time and Oracles of Seasons?
I've not played those. Those are 2D Zelda games. I want to play those. They are on the 3DS store, which I will plan on buying. I've actually got the GameCube version. It's a collector's edition of Legend of Zelda. It's got 4 games on it.
Yeah.
I bought that because I thought, you know what, I'm gonna give the 3D Zeldas another go, and I've not actually got around to playing them yet.
What, you got that disc free in something, didn't you? That was it a promotional disc?
Yeah, it's a promotional disc for the GameCube.
Well,
what was it for?
With that, you get a demo disc or on the disc you get a demo for Wind Waker, and on the Wind Waker release, you got a seed. If you pre-ordered it or something, there was a promotion where you got the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest Edition.
Yeah.
Which was like Legend of Ocarina of Time on hard mode, which was it seems hard. It seems things I've seen.
Isn't it Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and then it's the 2D ones?
The Legend of Zelda and the Legend of Zelda 2 Adventures of Link. Yeah.
Is Majora's Mask on there?
Yes, it is. Majora's Mask. That's actually one of the 3D Zelda games I want to play, because it's the tone of it is dark.
Yeah, it's very dark. I'm halfway through it at the moment on the DS, on 3DS.
I've got it. I've actually got the 3DS version because I bought it with my new 3DS, and I've not played it yet.
It's a good game.
I bought it because I wanted to play. I was like, this is a Zelda game that I want to play, but I just didn't get around to it. So
the order that I don't know if people may quote me wrong on this, but the way that I saw the history of Legend of Zelda, it was Ocarina of Time. Well, it was Link to the Past and then ones, and then it was Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and then Wind Waker. Because Wind Waker is set when Hyrule is flooded.
It's the story is so confusing. Because there are
branches out.
Yeah, it branches in timelines depending on if Link didn't kill Ganon or Link killed Ganon. Because the very first Legend of Zelda game, chronologically, is Skyward Sword.
Yeah, it tells you how the Master Sword was made.
Yes, that's the very first Legend of Zelda game. I can't remember what happens after that. I believe the last Legend of Zelda game, I think chronologically, is the very first Legend of Zelda game. I believe I believe that's the
Adventure of Link.
The very first Legend of Zelda game, just called Legend of Zelda, I believe it is. But well,
yeah, because it goes along, doesn't it? And it's like certain things.
Yeah,
it's
a confusing.
Let's have a look.
That's what I got it from. Double Dash, Mario Kart Double Dash. I got the Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition. That was what I got.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that was like the best thing ever. It's like I got a Mario Kart game and I got Zelda. It was Christmas and my birthday rolled into one.
Oh, here we go. Got a picture here.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
So yeah, Skyward Sword, the Sacred Realms are sealed, and it goes to.
That's what I'm looking at the moment.
Minish Cap.
Minish Cap is the next one, yeah. Then you've got
Four Swords
and Ocarina of Time. And then it splits into two here if the hero is defeated or the hero is successful.
The hero is defeated, it's Link of the Past, Oracle of Ages and Seasons, Link's Awakening, Legend of Zelda, and then the Adventures of Link. But if he triumphs, it's Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, and Four Swords. The hero of wins a new adventure. Hold on. So it's got his childhood goes
child era and then adult era. Yeah. It's so strange. It's because you got the hero successful, and then you've got the child era, Sacred Realm protected, the Dark World, and the hero's descendants, which goes on to Majora's Mask, and then Twilight Princess.
Twilight Princess is another good one.
Yeah, Four Swords, Hyrule Warrior, and then Hyrule Warriors. But Hyrule Warriors is not canon whatsoever. It's not a canon game. But then you get, still on the hero is successful, we still go on to the adult area. Ganondorf is sealed. The hero of wind and a new world. Ganondorf is revived. Hyrule is sealed and flooded, and then it goes on to
Phantom Hourglass.
It goes on to the Toon Link timeline.
Yeah.
Which
it's
goes
mad.
Yeah. It's strange because after A Link Between Worlds, when the hero is defeated, which is A Link to the Past timeline, goes on to hero arrives early, Ganon returns, then it goes on to Legend of Zelda Game Watch, Legend of Zelda animated series comics. The Faces of Evil, The Wand of Gamelon, and
who's
Adventures
when's
of Link.
You know the new one, the new is it Link to the? No, it's not Link to the Past. The new one. What's the newest one on the 3DS? Not
A Link Between Worlds.
That one. When is that one set?
That's set in the timeline for Hero is defeated, Hyrule's decline, and the last hero. That is the A Link to the Past timeline. Because A Link Between Worlds is supposed to be a direct sequel to A Link to the Past. I think it's set like 200 years after the A Link to the Past. But the timeline for this is so confusing. It's like so much.
It's another game that's got so much backstory. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's a game that they've really put thought into.
Yeah, or tried to. At the very least, tried to put thought into it.
It's like guaranteed they had a certain timeline in their head, and I would guarantee there's one person in the office goes, but what if this happens? And they're like, fine, make another game for that one. But what if this happens?
To the drawing board.
Yeah.
That's why it goes down. I kind of wish there had been like a Zelda film, really, like a live.
There's a lot of fan-made stuff.
Yeah, but it's like
it's strange.
It's kind of whole thing I kind of like. I'd happily just sit there and watch.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it'd be a good like TV series because I think that I don't know. I think that would drag out too much.
It's strange because you don't want to watch something where the main character doesn't speak.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah, they'd have to put a voice to him. It'd be like
it's
everyone
like
no one would be happy.
It's like let's make a film about Gordon Freeman. Let's make a Half-Life film. The character does not speak at all. How boring is that?
Saying that though, that's a lot like it's a lot like like Grand Theft Auto 3. Your guy never speaks in that either.
That's very true. I mean,
it's ridiculous.
I mean, to be honest,
they make a main character that doesn't even speak.
No, I don't.
It seems to work. That's the thing with it. It's like it works so well.
It works, but I don't like it. I don't like playing games where the character doesn't speak because it feels like the character is forced into these situations. It's like yeah, Half-Life 1. Gordon Freeman is just a normal scientist. He has no voice. Aliens appear. Oh look, here's a crowbar and a gun. Save the world.
Yeah. There you go, fella.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
I love the Half-Life games. I'm gonna give them a game. Game day.
It's strange because I hate that, but I mean, I'm fine with Master Chief. But he's faceless, but has a voice, so he's got his own personality added to him, which is fine, as long as you add a voice to it.
In the new Halo, is he back?
Yes, it's a two-sided story, Halo 5 Guardians, because he's being hunted. He's being hunted because they believe him to be a traitor to the
because I stopped playing them after two.
To the UNSC, I believe.
I stopped playing them after the first one. I think I played the first one and then about 2 levels of the second one, and then just nothing else.
Yeah, I've played. The only Halo game I've not played is 4. I've played them all apart from 4.
What is 4?
4 is a Master Chief.
3? What's 3 even? I don't know what 3 is that goes after the second one.
3 is the
RTS.
No, it's the first-person shooter. You're still playing as Master Chief.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
I didn't know which one the third one was.
The only RTS Halo game is Halo Wars.
Oh.
And that's set during the Spartan Wars and everything like that.
Because I completed the first and second one, but I never got round to playing the third, fourth, and obviously the
right.
new
Yeah. Right.
Maybe I should get them on PC. I'm assuming you can get them on PC.
Halo 1 and 2. That's it.
Oh.
You've got an Xbox though, haven't you, Darren?
Yeah, but I don't like the Xbox.
Well, on the Xbox One, you can get the Master Chief Collection, which has like the HD versions of Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I think they're bringing out like the other games for free, so you get ODST and Reach, all free on it. So Reach is a Halo game I would recommend. Really, I'd recommend Halo Reach. It's fantastic. It's a fantastic game.
Because I remember someone telling me ages ago one of the games is really poor, but I have no idea which one that was.
I believe it might have been ODST.
Yeah, that kind of rings a bell, to be fair.
That's one of my favourite Halo games because the voices are pretty much the cast of Firefly. So.
Oh really?
Yeah, you got Nathan Fillion and Adam Baldwin playing characters. So it's like, I mean, you're playing a voiceless character, but your team members are near enough 3 members of Firefly. So hearing their voices is like fantastic.
Yeah.
It's just brilliant. It's so brilliant.
Oh, that'd be so good. It's so annoying because I was saying to one of my friends the other day about Firefly.
Yeah.
Like, it was one of them shows that I started to watch knowing it was cancelled. Yet, when it came to the last episode, I was still pissed off that it got cancelled. I was just there thinking, I know it's cancelled, yet I'm still angry. It's
you
like,
want more.
Yeah, I was like, why are Fox ruining my life? It's just annoying. There's a Firefly online game now, isn't there?
It's coming. It's not yet. It's at the moment. It's called Cortex, and it's just a little information game on Steam at the moment. And then they're bringing out the online version of it, which is a bit like it's going to be a bit like Star Trek Online, where you actually are one character and you go around to the different planets.
Yeah. I believe Nathan Fillion is actually doing a voice, playing
Yeah,
his
he is.
character in the game.
To be fair though, he loved doing that, didn't he? He loved Firefly
Oh,
so
yeah.
much. He was just like,
Yeah.
I love that man. He's so just.
Yeah, if you go into Steam and just type in Firefly Cortex, you can see the trailers, and in the trailers it's got his voice.
Trouble is, I wasn't a big fan of the Star Wars online game.
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Whatever. But yeah,
Don't get them confused. Don't get them confused. You'll get your head beaten off.
Haters on the first podcast.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, thanks to me.
You're not coming back.
No publicity is bad publicity, as they say.
Yeah, I mean, if you watch Castle, the amount of references they make to Firefly. I mean, I think they done a Halloween episode, and he dresses up as Malcolm Reynolds, actually in his trench coat with the revolver and everything. It's like who are you? It's like his I think his on-screen daughter said, "Who are you meant to be?" And he goes, "I'm a space cowboy." Which is basically what he is in that show.
Yeah.
He's a space cowboy. It's a brilliant show. I love that show. And the movie was fantastic as well. Serenity.
Oh, Serenity. Yeah, that was
brilliant.
That was good.
Is that what Serenity's based on? The Firefly.
Serenity is
Yeah, I
a
have not heard
sequel.
that.
Serenity's a sequel to
yeah,
the
I
series.
didn't watch Firefly.
It was kind of what happened was they had the series, and then there was so many like little questions, and they tried to kind of wrap it up with Serenity, essentially.
I believe Serenity was fan service. People demanded more. They really wanted more. So Joss Whedon was like, let's do it.
Yeah, it's like,
I think it's Joss Whedon, ain't it?
Yeah.
Firefly. Joss Whedon.
I'm saying yeah, even though I'm like 100% sure on that.
Let me Wikipedia.
Of course it is. Guy that done Buffy as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Don't even look. We're confident in this.
I'm looking. Yes, it's Joss Whedon. Yeah.
Yeah, because he done the he also done the sing along blog, didn't he?
Yeah.
Have you seen that? It's so. I love that sing along blog. Mainly because it's got Neil Patrick Harris in, and he's immense, really.
Yeah.
If he was in Firefly would be the best thing ever in my eyes. Just because he's just awesome.
I've actually met 2 cast members from Firefly.
Really?
At London Film and Comic Con, I met Joel State, Kaylee,
yeah,
and Summer Glau River.
You, Summer Glau.
Yeah, I've got photos with them as well.
I got photos.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yes. Yeah, Summer Glau. She's yeah, I like Summer Glau. That's why I'm putting that on there.
Summer Glau.
I wouldn't mind a bit of Summer Glau.
She had some security protection around her, I've got to say.
Yeah, of course you would. Why wouldn't you?
It was weird.
Hey, I want to go to one of them comic book conventions.
Yeah,
really.
they're great. They're fantastic.
There's one near us at the weekend, a really low budget one.
Really?
Yeah, because your Lewis is going to one, ain't he? He's going to MCM. Yeah. I wonder why he's going to that one. I wonder, it could be a cosplayer called Jessica by any chance?
Yeah, she's there, ain't she?
Yes.
I wonder who's going there.
What, Negri?
Yeah.
Yes, she's going to be there. Along with another cosplayer called Kelly Jean.
Is he obsessed with like Jessica Negri?
Yeah, you want to see his room. Jesus.
Really?
Yeah.
But I gotta admit, she is a fantastic cosplayer.
Yeah,
She makes her own costumes. Because I follow her on Twitter, and she uploads the costumes that she's making, and they're really good. Because they're all handcrafted and everything. They look fantastic.
She likes playing thingy out of Batman, doesn't she? She likes playing
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn, yeah.
I do like Harley Quinn.
Yeah, she's cosplayed, I think, every iteration of Harley Quinn from the Arkham series.
Yeah. She's also played Moxie out of Borderlands, hasn't she?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's cosplayed Moxie. I believe she's cosplaying the different like humanoid evolutions from Pokemon games.
Yeah, that's quite cool.
They're really good. They're pretty good. They're actually pretty good. She's cosplayed as Vegeta, as well. Yeah, it's good.
Then again, it does help the fact she's pretty and has big boobs. Let's be fair.
Put it out there.
double
Put it out
combo.
there.
If she wasn't pretty and didn't have big boobs, we'd be like, who is this Jessica Negri? Let's be honest. That's the world we live in.
The only reason we know her is because of the way she dresses and her big boobs.
Yeah.
Well, I believe she came around being totally famous from a game called Lollipop Chainsaw.
Oh, was she in that?
She cosplayed.
She dressed up as
she cosplayed as the main character, and she done some live action trailers to promote the game. I believe that's
where
what
she
got
came
her.
from.
I believe that's where she she's probably big to begin with. But
I found out from her from a YouTuber, Philip DeFranco.
Yeah.
It was ages ago, and it was like she was at one of the Comic Cons dressed as Pikachu, I believe, and then the next year she dressed up as that a famous one really, and then then it kind of exploded.
Yeah.
It's like
right.
now to stop looking at pictures of her and back to the real life and back in the room.
And let's wind it back and try and see if we can get back on subject and not talk about that stuff.
What was he talking about before that? I totally forgot.
Well,
we was Zelda, weren't we?
We
was
tangent
talking-
off of tangents off of tangents.
Yeah.
We was talking about Zelda.
Firefly, weren't we?
Yeah.
Firefly.
Well, we got onto that because of Halo, and then before that, I can't remember what we was talking about. Well, yeah, Zelda was the first subject we talked about, and then something came across. And then I don't know how we got there. I don't know. We got there somehow.
We're talking about people main characters that don't speak.
Oh,
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yes,
But yeah,
that was it.
Going back, what was my Firefly? Yeah, that Firefly online game. It's like it's gonna have that trouble where every online game has, and it's just like it comes down really to the fact it's not World of Warcraft.
Yeah, they always
World of
do that.
Warcraft. Yeah, World of Warcraft took the best ideas from the previous games that were out at that time. And became awesome. But now everyone is trying to copy that World of Warcraft aspect and just fails. And it kind of annoys me.
WoW's trying to do the same though. WoW's taking ideas off of other MMOs now.
But I mean, that's how the game kind of came around in the first place. And it's like, but it's got its core base, and it's like it can just grab stuff from other things. It's like because the way I see it is there are really two different types of MMOs. There's your World of Warcrafts, and there's your EVE Onlines.
Yeah.
Because I think they're kind of two totally different games that you can't really compare with each other.
Yeah.
And it's like, because what happens is, like, games try to get the best of both worlds, and it just fails every time. And you just see games plummet one after the other doing it, and it's so disheartening. And it's annoying with a thing like Firefly as well, because it's something I kind of really love. I kind of know in the back of my mind it's going to kind of die like as an MMO.
That's like everybody's view on Skyrim when it went online, because everybody was like, "Oh, I can't wait for Skyrim online. It's going to be amazing. It's just going to be like Skyrim and like Oblivion," and then it comes up and it's like, naff.
Well,
and then
to correct you, it's not Skyrim Online.
All right, Elder Scrolls Online.
Yes, because it's the entirety of Tamriel. It's not just Skyrim.
But now, according to
I am buying that on the PS4.
According to my sources, it's been improved a lot since beta and since it first got released.
Yeah, I got an invite back to that. I got a beta code for the Tamriel Unlimited. Got an email saying, because you played the beta of this game, we would like you to come back to play the beta of this version of the game. I'm like, you know what? Fine, whatever. Oh, let's install this 30 GB game. Took about 4 hours. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. But I was playing it. It's like, it just plays like the original game I played back when.
Has the mechanics not changed much?
Not really. I didn't play it much, but I think when the PlayStation 4 version comes out, I'm going to buy it and give it a proper go.
I think it's out now.
No, it's not out until June.
You sure? I've
Yeah.
seen people on it.
No, that's the beta.
Oh,
People are playing the beta. People got codes for the beta version of the game. I don't believe it's out until June. June, I believe. Let me double check that through my trusty source, Wikipedia.
It's weird. I've never like completed.
Yeah, June the
No,
9th it comes out. June the 9th.
An Oblivion game. I've never like. I don't know, like Morrowind and Oblivion
Fantastic game.
and Skyrim. Them three games. I always get to a certain point, and then I always end up stopping playing for some reason.
Right, yeah.
All these games have that. I don't know what it is that does it for me. It's like I'll be like, yeah, I've got this character to some point, and I'm just like, I'm bored now.
There's a lot to them. There's a lot to those games. The worlds are expansive, and you're like, okay, so I've got to this point. Where do I go now? There's still so much more for me to explore.
Yeah, it's almost like I need that little nudge in a direction, and then I could be like, yeah, go here, bam.
The only game that I ever completed out of that series was Oblivion. I completely smashed that from start to finish. I got half, and then with Skyrim, I got to a certain point, and I did what you did. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
And
you just sort of... So I didn't really like Oblivion, really.
No, I hated.
I preferred Morrowind and Skyrim.
Morrowind was fantastic. I loved Morrowind. It's just the main theme. It's like you get these three main themes and they just play along to you as you're journeying around. It's like, this is so pleasant. I love it. I love it. I love it. But there's so much reading in that game. Oh my god.
Oh
yeah, Morrowind.
There's the text boxes are like, oh my god, please speak. I don't want to read.
It's like getting out a little novel every time. You're just like, oh god.
Yeah, so much reading, so much reading. You think...
I mean, to be fair, I like the way we're whining about reading. It's like, oh, we have to read. Oh, no. Like, oh, yeah. It's like, that's the world we live in now.
Yeah, we complain about reading, and yet I've got all 7 volumes of A Song of Fire and Ice on my bedside cabinet. I'm like, I got a lot of reading to do.
These are the first problems. That's all this is. Like, Game of Thrones is out now, isn't it? Again, TV show.
Season 5 is out. Yes.
Yeah. Have you been watching it?
I only watched the first season.
Oh really?
Oh really?
Yep.
What? Have you actually read the books then?
No, I haven't started them yet. I've only just recently bought all of them. So.
Fair enough. Are you sort of gonna go through the books and then watch TV show, or sort of?
I don't know.
What's your plan with that? What's your plan of action?
I don't know. I really don't know whether I want to carry on watching, because I watched the first season because Sean Bean was in it. Sean Bean is amazing.
He's not. Everyone knows he doesn't stick around.
Yeah, that's kind of why I watched the first season.
You saw him in The Fellowship.
You saw him in anything with him in, and that's it. It's
yeah.
You just wait for that death scene. It's weird because I knew that he was going to die in Game of Thrones. Watching it, the way he dies, I was still there thinking, he's not dead. Something's gonna happen. He's gonna be fine. Just glue his head back on. It'll be fine. It's just like, Ned Stark is a very good character. Really did like him.
He really was.
Especially in that Game of Thrones world where it's all kind of mischievous and deceive.
Yeah.
Is that even a word?
No.
It's not, is it?
No.
But you know what I mean. It's full of deception.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and he was that character that kind of stood there being honourable and everything, and it's like,
that's what I liked about him.
Yeah, as soon as his head went, you just thought, there goes hope. There's all the hope gone.
Yeah, he's a character that brings light to the world. He's like a man of honour and a man for his family, which is a character I like in TV or video games. And a family man is always an honourable man, and it's a character you kind of want to think, I want to be by that character through the entire series, because he's a good guy.
If he was in that world, he's somebody you'd want to be near, just because it's sort of, he's got the right attitude there. He'll make the right decisions. He's not one to like stab you in the back or
God no. He's loyal to his king and everything. So
yeah, he was so good. I forgot how good he was as well. Now just thinking about it, it's like reminiscing. Good old Ned.
I actually thought each season was set about on a book or part of a book, because 4 of the 7 books are two-parters. Like 2 books are a two-parter and another 2 are two-parters. But from what I'm looking at Wikipedia here, it's showing me the seasons, and it doesn't look like it, because it's saying first season is set on a Game of Thrones book, second season is a Clash of Kings, season 3 about the first half of a Storm of Swords, and then season 4 the second half of the Sword of Storms and some elements from A Feast for Crows and A Dance with Dragons, and season 5 is A Feast for Crows and A Dance with Dragons. So it's like, come on.
Yeah, because the way the story bounces about, I suppose they can kind of. No, actually, I don't know. That seems a bit weird.
Well, the books are
I've
good. From what I've skimmed through the books are not chaptered; they're charactered. So each, say, chapter is based on a character. So one chapter could be about Ned, and then another chapter will be about Tyrion and stuff like that. So
that's quite cool.
Yeah. Which is good. I enjoy that. I think that's good, because you'd be like, oh, so we're going here now and we're talking about this character, and it's a good way to play it through. So
because the thing is, I kind of want to read the books, but it sounds stupid, but because I started watching a TV show, I don't want the books to kind of. I know the books will kind of ruin it almost for me, because I'll be reading? All the reading. I am illiterate, as we well know. I just think I won't be able to get the characters from the TV show out of my head when I read the books, and I know it's going to kind of taint it almost. And I was just going to play havoc with my brain, and then I'll just be like, nah, I can't be doing this. So I'm sort of now not reading the book because of TV shows. It's like it's like I read the Lord of the Rings and Hobbits before the
films.
Before the films came out. Yeah, I must have done before the films came out. Although that's a long time ago. Some films are really old. But it's like one of the first few books. Yeah, it's like the first books I kind of read on my own.
Yeah.
And like, so when I watch the films, it's like I just generally look at it and think the books were better.
Yeah.
So I think that's a general thing that everyone thinks, though, isn't it?
The books, it's like, usually, a lot of people.
Never a film. There's never a book based on a film. It's always a film based on a book. Yeah. You never get it the other way around, do you?
No, I generally think it's because when you read a book, you
it's your imagination interpreting what the book is telling you, so you can create what the world is in your vision.
So you're picturing the perfect person for you in your head. So when a film comes about, you're like, thinking,
that's not what I thought. That's not what I thought.
Like, what is this?
Why is this person a pretty boy? Why he's not what I described him as? You know, it's one of those things. Yeah.
Because even when I read books, it's like I even get a tone of their voice, and you just get everything.
Yeah.
Any film can never live up to that. That's why they always say it's like your brain's the best thing for this, just because
the imagination.
Perfect. You just can't do anything. I mean, like I know everyone's gonna have different views on like how characters are.
Yeah.
But it's, I don't know, when you actually personify this character, it's all it does is let everybody down, really. Although I've heard Harry Potter's quite a good one, to be fair. Like
I've heard they miss out a lot.
Yeah, I think.
They do. But I think Daniel Radcliffe apparently is meant to be quite good as Harry Potter. Although I'm only.
Alright.
People who told me this are Harry Potter fans, so I'm not.
Yeah.
The films,
that's probably what it is. I mean, the Harry Potter films are fine. They're okay.
Yeah, I mean the books are. I mean, my best. It's weird because you read the books and you watch the film, but the best version is having Stephen Fry read them to me. Like when you get the audio books, it's just it's just better than what I imagined. I'm like, Stephen Fry is literally just doing everything perfect in that.
Yeah.
Like, if someone actually said to me about reading the Harry Potter books, I would just tell them to listen to the audio books, just because I genuinely think they were that good.
Yeah.
Especially with it's absolutely perfect. Right. What was we talking about before this? Anyway,
that's fine. Tangents are good.
Tangents are good, but I think this episode was supposed to be talking about games. We kind of kind of got
Harry
off.
Potter is a game. There's loads of games associated with Harry Potter.
We kind of got off
Quidditch.
subject.
Quidditch. Let's talk about Quidditch.
Lego Harry Potter.
No, let's talk about the Harry Potter games. That is the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2, aka Call of Duty with wands. That's basically what they are. If you watch Angry Joe's review on the game, he kind of basically says it's Call of Duty but with wands. It's like you're just running around spamming stupefy at everything, like rapid fire gunshots. It's great because he's talking about it, and then out of nowhere he plays Disturbed Stupefy.
Yeah, it's weird when you said Stupefy. That's exactly what popped into my head.
Yeah, he plays that song because he goes around and goes Stupefy. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2. Angry Joe
game.
Yeah, Angry Joe done a review on it. It's hilarious. It's so good.
The thing is, I remember watching some of his early stuff, Angry Joe's. And I don't know, it's. I don't know. I thought it'd be more. I thought for the amount of subscribers he had and stuff, I thought it'd look more professional than what it did back in the day.
Well,
I don't know. I look at it and I just think it's just him in front of like a green screen, like. It was very
that's what
weird.
it's kind of what he's still doing that in front of a green screen, but he's more professional. He knows what he's doing. He knows about game journalism now and what it is to review a game. If there's one video I would say to watch his review on Rambo, the video game. That's hilarious.
I want to say I've only heard other people's views on that, and apparently it's such a terrible game.
Yes, because he cuts to let's play footage of himself which he's done live streamed, because he's going, the game is super easy until you get to the final level where it kind of comes from very easy difficulty to like Metal Gear Solid 3's European extreme level of difficulty, and enemies have got pixel perfect laser accuracy on you. It's like you could poke your head out for like a millisecond, they would hit you.
Yes.
It's so funny because he does like parody skits at the beginning of episodes. And he does one of Rambo. He's got himself into like a fake built bodysuit with like a headband on, and he's got the Rambo mouth going that Sly's got. He's got a gun in hand, and he's got another person that he has on his show, another guy called Other Joe, because his name is Joe as well. It's him shooting at parody Rambo, and Rambo just walks up to him, and the two of them are like literally face to face, and the guy's just shooting at him. It's like parodying. The shots are missing every time, like Stormtrooper level of missing. But but Rambo's standing right in front of him, and out of nowhere, Angry Joe's character just lifts up his gun, shoots, and just explosions appear everywhere, like in the Rambo films, and he just walks off. It's hilarious. The guy is just amazing at what he does.
Yeah, it's like the thing is, it sounds weird, but YouTubers I always kind of flick between. It's like I've never.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I think like I subscribe to a few, but generally I always like the random ones that I find just by clicking. Just like even the recommended, just like, oh, this random person and this.
Yeah.
But I never I think if I stick with one person's review, I think I don't know. You realise you tend to see their bias towards certain things, and then
I don't really read reviews and watch reviews. I don't like serious reviews.
The only thing that I ever watched review is TB's one is WTF. The only one that I ever watched.
Well, the thing is, his WTFs aren't reviews; they're first impressions. They're not full-on reviews. So his videos, you kind of you don't really take as full reviews. You're like, here's him playing the game, and here's him giving his opinion for like a couple of hours into the game. This is his opinion so far. Yeah. So where a lot of major reviews are like, we've played through the game, completed it, here's our final score. Reviews are opinionated anyway. The thing with Angry Joe is that they're reviews, but they're comedic at the same time.
Yeah, it has got that light-hearted
Yeah,
thing
that's
going
what
for
that's
it.
what I like.
I
about
don't think
it.
I watch a single YouTuber that does reviews.
Because it's like reviews I don't watch. I tend to like to watch people's playthroughs of things if I want to get like a grasp of what the game's about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Let's
it's like I
plays.
watched your what did I watch the other day? What was that Alien game that came out not long ago?
Isolation.
Yeah, I was watching like both of your videos on. Wait, did you? No.
No.
Yeah, I watched your one, Leon. I watched you had one of you playing that.
Yes, I've done them two. I think I've uploaded 2 videos of that.
Yeah, you got 2 videos up there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're,
because I was watching one of them, and I
yeah.
was just like, that's kind of how I like to kind of find because like if I can get myself like involved with you playing it, it's like then I can think I could get involved with this game, and that's kind of how I like to make my assumption on it now.
Yeah,
I think
'cause,
it's just a better way.
Yeah, because that series is I've not played it much at the moment. That's a hardcore series that I'm doing of the game.
Bloody makes you jump.
The game is amazing. I love Alien Isolation. But with that series, I want to get back into it. It's a hardcore series. It's basically, I've taken this idea from a thing from Pokemon called the Nuzlocke Challenge, which is Pokemon on hard mode, where you set yourself rules to play through. So with Alien Isolation, or any game I play on hardcore, I've got to play the game on the hardest difficulty. With Alien Isolation, this being a nightmare difficulty, and it is hard as hell because your motion tracker is broken. You can't trust it. You don't get a map. You don't get a HUD, so you can't see how much health you've got left. Androids can kill you in probably about 2 hits.
Androids are fucking bastards.
Yeah. The alien AI is smart, extraordinarily smart in that game, and I've set myself like lives as well. I've set myself lives for the hardcore mode. So if I die a certain amount of times, if I lose them, then that's it. That's the gameplay over. So I think I've set it to if I die 100 times on Alien Isolation, that's it. My playthrough of that is over. I can't play anymore. Try to set myself challenges.
It's a bloody hard game just on normal.
I've completed it on before Nightmare mode came out. I completed it on hard mode. Piss easy.
Really?
Crouch. That's all you need to do is crouch.
Is it? All you have to do is crouch.
No, if you crouch, the alien hardly appears. Because you're walking, you're making sound. If you're walking and running, the alien will know where you are, so it appears more often.
You just crouch.
Crouch.
Oh, I might use that on when I play it next.
Crouch.
You'll see a video of you uploading it, just crouching the whole game now.
Just
Crouching Tiger, hidden alien.
just crouch and look at your motion tracker. Not very often, but just like quickly bring it up to check if there's anything in the area, because using the motion tracker makes sound, so it can alert the alien. So
yeah, the concept behind that game I really did like.
Yeah.
If you've got the camera as well, it works as well. Like you can make sounds picked up by the microphone on the camera. So if you say you're in a room on your own and there's say someone comes in and makes a noise on your door, it'll pick up on the mic and the alien will hear where you are.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just brilliant though, isn't it? It's like imagine yelling at someone for knocking on your door because you got killed by an alien. That's just
God damn it!
Yeah, because somebody could really fuck you over with that. They could go like, you could be playing it with the sound on, and then somebody could shout up to you, like penis or something, and the alien could just appear. Could just appear.
Your dinner's ready.
Yeah.
Oh, now look, I'm getting eaten. What the hell?
I don't care if my sausages are done.
It's just like that. I like the idea of like bringing like the outside world into it like that.
Yeah.
It's very good.
That's a good concept, but it's only good if it actually works. Because we all know how good the Xbox Connect is, how well that functions, like not at all.
Hi Xbox. Oh fuck. Did you hear about that Aaron Paul advert that kept on turning people's Xboxes on?
Yes, yeah.
He
It's like
just had the
Xbox
advert
on, yeah.
And it just sent everybody the Xbox.
Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. I read that. I was like, "What, really? Oh my god, how funny!"
It's like all these people like that work higher up for Microsoft, and none of them thought of this. It's just,
No, they didn't.
it's
They
just
didn't.
weird. You think surely somebody there picked up
Yeah.
and thought, if someone's saying Xbox on like through a thing, won't it turn their Xbox on?
Yeah.
And everyone's like, no, don't be silly. That would mean our system works. Jesus. Oh, Christ.
Yeah, and then they
Ah.
turned it all around by saying, look, by the way, we kind of scrapping the Kinect.
Yeah.
You know?
Now we're selling the Xbox One without the Kinect.
Yeah.
It's a good shout. There's a lot of uproar for that, to be fair.
Yeah.
It's
Because
like,
we're
I
stupid.
wouldn't want it if it forced me to like. Yeah, I don't really. If I want like to buy a Kinect differently, I think it's fair enough. But to
Yeah.
like force, it's like I think no, you can't force things on anybody. It's like
No, you can't.
even most of the time, even if it's beneficial, I still reckon a lot of people will moan just because it's like you're forcing something on them, and it's like
yeah.
nobody wants that.
Well, wasn't the Xbox One more? Was it the other? Which way was it? Was the Xbox One more expensive than
Yes.
the PS4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing with the PS4 is you could choose if you wanted the camera or not and pay the extra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they
And then-
forced you to have the Kinect because the Xbox One could not function without the
Yeah.
Kinect. They made all
That's
of
just-
these stupid decisions
That's
when they
so
first.
money grabbing. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, no, the
It's just-
the original
it's-
Xbox plan was just.
Yeah, it's retarded.
The-
It was,
Oh, I'm glad that they turned it all around. Good for Microsoft for
thing is,
trying to
they-
listen.
they waited. I think they waited way too long to turn it around. It was like there was uproar.
Yeah,
Then
yeah,
it was
yeah.
like, we'll wait a little bit. There's still uproar, and now we change it. If there was like straight away, it's
Yeah,
like, oh,
yeah.
uproar, turn it, and that system could have sold a bit better.
Yeah,
I mean,
oh,
I don't
definitely.
think it should have because I think the PlayStation's a better gaming system. But it's like it's I don't know. It's just executives just being dibs, really. I don't understand it. I was like, you generally
Money
think how do
grabbing.
these? Yeah, I think
what
how
they
you
are.
got into this position, and it's like, and you. I don't even like Xbox or anything like that. So I mean, in a way, I'm quite happy it kind of failed a bit. But even then, I'm still like, oh my god, it just. How does someone high up make these decisions? And
I think of the money.
and there's me not in these positions. What's going on here? Injustice in the world.
Yeah. Oh
going.
dear. Right.
What else am I looking forward to? Oh yeah, any of you what's coming out soon? The Witcher 3.
Yeah, I pre-ordered that.
That
That looks amazing.
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yes,
I don't know.
it's
I don't
the
know.
open world just looks really good, and like you can do
Yeah.
exactly the same.
Have
could
you
do
seen
it-
the comparison picture?
Yeah.
There's a comparison picture. It's like, here is GTA 5's San Andreas map, which is amazingly big,
Yeah.
and they put it comparing it to the Witcher 3's map, and it's like, what, about 1/10 of the size of the Witcher 3? It's like,
Jesus.
I was like, oh shit, look
Yeah,
at
the
the
Witcher-
size of this.
And you can get married again, and you can be naughty and stuff, and you can just do bounties and
you
everything.
can be naughty.
You're being so dirty tonight,
No,
Jack.
It's not that. It's just that it's brought everything in from Witcher 2, because you could do the same in Witcher 2, couldn't you? You get a wife, you get a
Yeah.
house. It's a bit like what they did in Fable. 'Cause
Yes,
in Fable,
yeah, they
Yes,
did.
but
Yeah.
does The Witcher 2 have DLC where you can grow your beard?
don't know.
That's the DLC that's coming out for The Witcher 3. Hair, I think it's something like the hair DLC or something. It's like you can grow your hair and your beard, and you can stylize it and stuff like that.
Yeah, because I know that you can, obviously all your clothes is interchangeable, and you
Yeah,
can just
yeah.
customise what you look like from the very beginning, which is really good. And it just, if you watch the cutscene where he's on horseback and he's riding through valleys on this horse.
Has the horse got a lot of horsepower in this driving?
I have 1 horsepower. That's it.
If you had a cart on it and an extra horse, it'll have 2 horsepower. So
It'll be karting.
Oh,
poor Jack.
thing is, with like open world, I feel like games now always want to have an open world.
Metal Gear
Yeah.
Solid has. New Metal Gear Solid
I'm
has.
not sure what I think of that though. The whole open world of Metal Gear Solid. I think it's nice in like say Red Dead Redemption. Like that was kind of
fantastic open world game that was.
yeah, that was. But then
Brilliant.
it's like when you do it on like Metal Gear Solid, which isn't really an open world game.
It's not.
I feel it's so I'm like I don't know if it's. I mean, I'll be getting it.
Yeah,
Don't get
I'll
me wrong.
definitely be getting Metal Gear 5 when it
But
comes out.
I'll be like, to me, it won't have the same feel. The only thing that will be similar is the fact I'm playing as Snake. Really,
Yeah.
That's
It
the
will.
only-
I mean, it's got mixed feelings about it being open world, but the only thing we could say is, it's just wait. All you can do is wait for and play the game.
There's
and
not
then you
been
can
much
base...
shown from Metal Gear, has there? There's
Still, I
only-
gotta think. It's like, as I say, like games like Red Dead, which had that. That's what I'm really comparing it to for some reason, just
because it's the wasteland style
Yeah.
setting,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
It's like I enjoyed that game, so I'm thinking there's no reason why I shouldn't enjoy this game. The only reason I'm like having doubts of it is because of my whole nostalgia view. Of
Yeah,
Metal Gear,
yeah.
and they're ruining it. I'm like, yeah, I'm not sure. And the fact that Thingy's not voicing him. What's his name?
David Hayter,
Yeah, David Hayter.
It's
Like,
Thingy out of 24, isn't it?
Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
had really hated strong feelings towards that.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm not a fan of Kiefer Sutherland because of 24.
You know what? I've never watched 24. The only thing I've ever seen him in really is The Lost Boys,
Yeah, he's
Right,
alright,
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
and I love The Lost Boys. So it's
Yeah.
like,
He's quite good in Mirrors as well, the horror movie Mirrors.
oh yeah, wait, I've seen him in that. Yeah, sorry, that's a lie then. I just told a big lie. Yeah, Mirrors.
How dare you lie to the
I know,
internet?
it's outrageous. Lying on the internet. What's not the
Is
word?
everything you say a lie?
I mean, I've played Ground Zeroes. That was fantastic. I really enjoyed playing while I played that. But you only heard him voice Snake for a little bit, so it's hard for me to say. Yeah, his voice performance was great because
He didn't feel like Snake to me though.
not at the moment.
Did it feel like a Metal Gear Solid when you played it?
Yes, it felt like Metal Gear Solid.
Oh really?
Properly to the T, it was Metal Gear
I
Solid.
suppose though, you didn't. Did you get a lot of the open world in that?
No, none at all.
Well,
You're in a compound.
yeah, it was kind of open worldy, but it's like because it was like a biggish compound, so you could kind of have this open world feel because you can explore pretty much everything around the area. So, but I don't know.
Not to the extent you expect it to be. when
No,
it
no,
actually
no.
releases.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not going to be as big as No,
Yeah,
it's
well,
probably
they-
minuscule compared to the grand scale of Phantom Pain. So, either way, it's going to be. It should be a good game. I'm hoping it's going to be a good game. Hopefully, the game will be good enough that the ending will make me cry like the other Metal Gears have done, because they really know how to put the emotions towards
Yeah,
the endings.
The one that I really loved was Guns of the Patriots. That was so good
Oh,
at the end.
that ending was fantastic. That whole fight with Liquid Ocelot, it's like, here are the generations that you fought him in.
Yeah.
Here's
Yeah.
the change, and then it gets to the last part of it when it plays Old Snake's theme,
Yeah,
and they're just exhausted beyond belief, and they're just throwing just normal punches at each other.
yeah,
Like
then
they're
you
just
see-
breaking down, complete
Actually-
breaking down.
yeah. It's good. And then the ending, the big twist at the very end.
Yeah,
The guy in the wheelchair.
Big Boss and
Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah.
Though I liked Metal Gear Solid 3's ending really, really got to me. It was like he just sat there in the chair and you just hear this message from Eve about the boss being and how she was betrayed and stuff like this, and it was just amazing. It was just a sad ending, so amazing. It's like the whole salute to the boss right at the end from Big Boss, and it's great.
Yeah.
They're fantastic. Oh, it's fantastic. So good.
What was Sons of Liberty's ending?
Number 2. Oh,
So-
that's just where they. That wasn't very good. That's the only one that wasn't that good.
The Sons of Liberty was great, but I played it, and I played it at a time when I couldn't give two shits about story. I just wanted to play gameplay. And Metal Gear's story is so complicated. It's just like, here's genetics and science and all of
Yeah.
this shit. And
The second
GW.
one just kind of is all about the brother, isn't it? It's about Solidus.
Yeah. Solidus
one of the
and
other brothers.
Solidus
But it's-
and Raiden and
Yeah,
everything like
the
that.
new
Oh
character.
yeah, of course, yeah. That's when Raiden, yeah.
Yeah, and then he goes off and does the new one, doesn't he?
He was in 4 because he became a ninja. He became a he is a ninja, but he became a cyborg.
Yeah, and he went off and did his own.
Oh yeah, is that the one where he stops the? Does he stop a boat? Is that what he does
Yes,
in that one?
yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. He stops at the. He stops
Yeah, but
at
then
the
in
boat.
Metal Gear Solid Rising, he actually literally picks up Metal Gear.
No.
Is it Rising or is
Yeah,
it?
yeah. There's no Solid in the title. It's Metal Gear.
Oh, it's
Metal Gear Rising. Revengeance.
He literally picks up. Is it Ray?
Yeah, Metal Gear Ray. He completely lifts it up. It's
That
game is so good. It's one of my favourite games. That is because I actually did not like it to start with. I played the demo. I was like, I don't know. But then I bought the game. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy it. It's a Metal Gear game. It's got to be good. And the soundtrack really kicked it for me. The soundtrack is just so fantastic.
It has got some bits, some mechanics from Metal Gear. You still have to hide in bushes and stuff, and still take out stun.
Kind of, but there's
I
not
played
much
the
in
demo.
it.
I played the demo. I wasn't like, I
Yeah.
don't know. I wasn't his biggest fan, really.
Yeah.
So now you've said that, I'm tempted to like.
It's great because
give it a go.
the music is kind of is really what got to me, and a lot of people have said from reviews like Total Biscuit has mentioned it and Angry Joe has mentioned it that the biggest part of the game is its music. It just so fantastic because it's like metal meets electronic and stuff like that. But what's great is that during the Metal Gear Ray fight, which is in the prologue of the game, the music is instrumental, but once you whittle its health down to a certain point, you have to do like a quick time event, and the guy who's over your comm is called Boris. He says something like, "Now Raiden." You have to push 2 buttons, and at that point, the lyrics kick into the song. So you've got these full-on lyrics playing along to the song as you're slashing the Ray's arm up and cutting it in half. It just blends perfectly. The lyrics kick in at the right moment within boss fights. Each boss fight has got its own theme, and at certain points lyrics kick in to really make it intense, to make the fight like, yes, I want to fight, I want to beat this bastard. So
I was like,
that's
music's
fantastic.
always a big music, like in fights, always kind of, it kind of steers me forward. It's always motivates me.
Yeah.
It's like, especially if it's like an upbeat thing, you're just like, and it gets you going. You're getting
Yeah.
Perfect game that does that is Pokemon.
Yeah.
Thing is, we love him, but generally that works so well as well. It's just like big boss fight. Here we go.
Yeah.
And also Final Fantasy.
Music is a big part of video games. If you can't if you can't get with the music, then for me the game falls flat if the music's not great.
Yeah, if the music doesn't go with it, there's too much of a clash, isn't there? And it's just horrible.
Yeah.
But then again, that can be a discussion for another time. The whole music scene.
Yeah, we could talk about OSTs from video games, talking about some of our favourite video game soundtracks for another time. Maybe next time, I don't know. Could be a subject. We could try and search for music, look through our old video games and find music from it.
Yeah.
It'll be good to talk about.
Because really, you don't really think of it back in the day, but the impact like the music had on you. Like now, you could like just hum any tune. Yeah. It just brings back, floods through the memory. It's like not once when I was playing like Tetris back in the day did I think of this theme tune. But now, now, whenever I hear it, everything all of a sudden I'm like, I don't know, like an 8-year-old again playing Tetris on my Game Boy, and I'm copyright.
Yeah. It's like you wouldn't think. It's like Sonic the Hedgehog, listening to like Green Hill Zone or Starlight Zone, Ice Cap Zone, themes like that, and
you don't really think of it at the time, but then it's just like
nowadays with the popularity of YouTube and top 10s and music, it's like, look, do you remember this music from your favourite video games? You're like, I do remember it now. It's like,
It's
yes.
like there's always
Yeah.
something on there's always something on the internet, and it's like only 80s kids or 90s kids will remember this. And it's like one of them I watched, and it was like the PlayStation thing when you like first turn the PlayStation on.
That's what I've got on my PS4 now. They put a theme out a little while
Yeah,
ago.
yeah. I've got that. Yeah.
Oh my god, I've got to get that. It's like, but listening to that music, like before, I was just thinking, oh, it's just the PlayStation turning on. But now I'm like, oh my god, the memories.
Nostalgia.
Yeah.
It's
There's a guy I follow on YouTube called Cadicarus. He does everything PlayStation. He's a PlayStation 1 fanboy. He loves PlayStation 1, and he's got videos, top 20, I believe it is. It's a top 20 for. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, top 20 PlayStation 1 soundtracks. And the first video, which is 20 to 11, it's I think he plays like the sound from the original PlayStation loading screen.
Another guy you want to look at that does stuff like that is what's his name? Smoothie McGroove.
Smooth McGroove. Yeah.
He does all acapella stuff.
Yeah.
From old games.
Smooth McGroove, he's brilliant. He's great. Smooth McGroove.
Smooth McGroove. I'm checking this guy out.
Yeah, all acapella styled stuff.
Yeah, loads of Pokemon stuff. Loads of.
Oh, that guy! I
Yeah.
recognise that guy. I didn't
Yeah,
know his
he's
name.
Jesus.
There
He
we
looks like
go.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah.
yeah. It's. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I know what I'm going to do for the rest of the night. Check out all this stuff.
Yeah, if you want to look at a guy that does, it's not reviews. He kind of comedically reviews games and stuff. He is Cadicarus. He's a British guy, so
I'm
you've got a
pretty
British
sure.
accent.
I'm almost sure. I watched one of his videos today, which was a top list of cheat codes. And
Yes.
I'm like,
PlayStation cheats, Cadicarus. Yeah, that's his latest video. Yeah.
yeah, I'm almost certain I woke up and watched that. So I was like, I recognise that name, and it's like, yeah, it's definitely that. And I was
Yes.
like, because that is one thing like missing in nowadays games, isn't it? Like cheat codes like that. You're seeing,
Yeah, because
Used to buy a book of cheat codes, or used to get it free with the Games
yeah,
Master
that's
magazine.
what this guy is
so
using. He's got this A to Z PlayStation cheat book, and he's really looking through it, and he categorizes them. It's like useless cheats and cheat cheats, and I couldn't think of a better name, cheats and stuff like that.
ridiculous
It's,
cheats.
yeah. It's brilliant. It's like, here's a code for big head mode. And stuff like that. Yeah, it's
In
brilliant.
Turok.
Big head mode. Yeah, it's just brilliant. Like big head mode. It's like, oh, that's just brilliant. Now that's a downloadable content, and you have to pay good money. For that.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
No cheating, just paying.
Yeah, that's kind of the way. Oh mate, I'm looking at this guy's like videos, and it's like Zelda Majora's Mask. I'm like, oh my god, I want to hear all that music. It's like, a while ago at work, someone had a Zelda tune on their phone, and literally for the rest of the day, I was just humming Zelda tunes to myself, and it's just like that nostalgia factor. It's like, I don't know if that will happen like in another like say 20 years time. It's like, will we look at music today with the same aspect?
Game you would actually be able to put to that, like in the future, what game will they be? What tune would it be out of what game that they'll be humming?
It's like you'd almost. Thing is, it's like music because it's kind of, as I say, it's a lot more mainstream now.
Yeah.
Well, so
it's strange because it's like to us it's like nostalgia for the theme of Spyro or the theme of like
Crash Bandicoot,
or Legend of Zelda and Mario and Sonic and stuff like that. But then in the future, when kids nowadays get older and they're like, listen to the theme song from Battlefield, from Call of Duty. Oh, the nostalgia! It's like,
there isn't one, though, is there?
Battlefield has got a fantastic theme. No, I'm being serious. I'm being serious.
Hum though, is it? It's not a tune that you'll be able to just get off the top of your head like you can like.
Yeah, no. Look up Battlefield. I think it's the first game, which is 1942, and listen to the main theme from that. It is brilliant. It is fantastic. Because it's a proper theme. It's a proper theme. It's got a proper theme to it. Yeah.
Because the reason I always thought older stuff worked better is because they had to kind of make the
MIDI.
Yeah, it was almost
to
make it as small
MIDI,
as possible.
MIDI
So it's like little tunes that are very good. Well, now it's like you'll have like actual songs that are in the charts in video games, and you just think it kind of does ruin that a little bit.
Yeah. It's good. I mean, this Cadicarus is top 10 soundtracks for PS1. Some of them are good. He adds like Spyro, Gex, Resident Evil, Final Fantasy he adds onto there. He really goes out of his way to find some good games from PlayStation.
It's weird because I really liked. I remember the first time I played Final Fantasy X, and that first music, the whole Blitzball thing, when it had who done that tune? I can't remember. It was like a heavy metal tune.
Yeah, the song is called Otherworld, I believe.
That's the one. Yeah, it's called Otherworld.
Yeah.
It's like when that first hit.
It's like proper heavy metal style music.
It's like wow. And I just remember getting goosebumps watching it. And then it was like, and I'm gonna turn this off and turn it back on again to watch it again. It's like, that was so awesome. I love that. It's like, I haven't really had that feel from a video game, from music for, I have no idea, for a very long time.
Well, I just got that today actually after looking up a game that I wanted to play called Crypt of the Necro Dancer. The soundtrack to that is brilliant, so good, because the soundtrack.
Can't say I've heard of the game.
Well, the soundtrack to it is by a guy called Danny Baranowski. He done the soundtrack for the original Binding of Isaac and Super Meat Boy. He done the soundtrack for those games, and this version of Crypt of the Necrodancer has got, you could buy like soundtrack packs, so you can play 3 different versions of the entire soundtrack. So you got Danny's version, you got I forget her name, she does like an electronics version of the soundtrack, or you've got probably my favourite YouTuber of all time is a guy called Family Jewel 7X. He does a metal version of the entire soundtrack, and it's fantastic. He's a great YouTuber because he doesn't just do metal covers of Zelda. He's like, look, here's metal covers from the N64 games. Here's metal covers from Pokemon. Here's metal covers from PlayStation games.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He's fantastic. He's so good. If there's one video I would recommend you to watch, it's a 17-minute long video called Replay, a history through video games. And it's like, he starts off with Pong and ends, it's like back when Pong goes, and he plays a different song from each year leading up to 2014, where the last track is a song from Dark Souls 2.
Nice. I've literally got the video sitting in, getting ready to play as well later. Family Jewels. Yeah.
He's brilliant. The stuff he does, it's like the transitions he does. It's like he could do like goes onto acoustic guitar for a Wind Waker, and he throwing in GoldenEye theme from N64 and Mortal Kombat and stuff like that. Oh, it's brilliant. He's great. He's a good guy.
It's weird because when I think of GoldenEye, I don't know why. Anytime I think of that, I get angry thinking of playing multiplayer. Whenever
everybody picks Oddjob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oddjobbing. It's like I generally use that as a normal phrase when I'm thinking. I'm like, oh, stop oddjobbing, and then it's like, what? And I'm like, oh god, you clearly don't know. And like, I said it once, and somebody was like, yeah, and I was just like, yeah, you get that oddjobbing. Yeah. It's like, for God's sake. It's like, who wants to aim down? No.
You can't. You couldn't aim down in that game.
It was the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
Like, oh, even that. Oh, just.
Oh dear.
There's always that one guy. It's like, oh, I'm awesome at this game. Oh look, I'm Oddjob. It's like, what the? It's like, oh.
No, you're a cheating little bastard.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Please,
imagine being Jaws against Oddjob. Jaws was massive.
Yeah, Jaws couldn't actually hit anything.
Yeah, it's like
Oddjob will shoot him in the nuts, and that'll be it. He wouldn't need to actually aim.
Right. So now it's good because now I've got some YouTubers I can kind of start watching, getting these guys.
Two musical guys.
Yeah, I always like that. It's good because I can just literally just lay there watching it on my phone.
Yeah.
Stuff. Very nice. What was I actually looking? Oh yeah, I was looking at upcoming games. That's what made me think on this.
Oh yeah. Let me type in and look at that. Game FAQs. Let's go to PS4 and look at European game releases. What have we got? Total shite.
This month we've got Witcher. We have House of Wolves for Destiny. that comes out this month.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we've got we've also got HD remaster of Final Fantasy X and X-2 for the PS4.
For the PS4, yeah.
We've got
Wait, is that a bundle?
Yeah.
Yes, one game. And then we've got Wolfenstein: The Old Blood, standalone game. That's a game I'm going to buy because I actually enjoyed the New Order Wolfenstein. I mean, come on, you can dual wield giant shotguns in that game and just blast everything.
Yeah, any game with dual wield shotguns, awesome.
Yeah.
That's the last time I remember enjoying playing like Call of Duty. Literally run around with a shotgun and a riot shield on my back. Everyone used to hate me so much, and I used to love doing it. Ah, they were the days. Even though they weren't that long ago, really, but it's like they were the days.
Yeah.
I mean, we got.
Actually, I didn't realise Final Fantasy X was coming out. I'm quite excited about that now.
Yeah.
It's been brought up to me. I'm like, oh.
Well, they did release this HD remaster of these two games on the PS3.
Yeah.
But then they thought, oh, PS4, let's do that. Let's money grab again. That's kind of what
it's
they're
going to
doing.
work with me. It's going to work for me because I mean, I don't even know what my PS3 is.
Yeah, I mean, we've also got Lego Jurassic World coming out.
Yes. I'm probably not going to get it, but yes, I can't wait for that film.
Yeah, that
game's
film's
gonna
going to
be
be interesting.
Yeah.
It's you think that's got two aspects that it's just going to be awesome. It's like Jurassic Park, and it's Chris Pratt.
Yeah, true.
So it's like that film. I can only see that film succeeding, even if it's not even brilliant. I think it's just going to succeed. Just of that.
It's going to succeed because Star-Lord is in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you see it in it.
I mean, a lot of. I'm looking forward to the film. I think it's going to be good. It looks good, but a lot of people I've talked to have said no. You can't domesticate velociraptors. That's just wrong. You can't do that.
Bring them back to life. That's fine, but you can't domesticate them.
Yeah.
It's like you can't like draw your line there. That's ridiculous. That's just,
Yeah.
As soon as you decided, it's like, oh, we can bring them back to life. I'm thinking, nah, everything's fair game now. It's like,
Yeah.
So people try and domesticate like wolves and stuff. So I'm like, fuck it. If people do that in real life, they can do it doing Jurassic Park.
Yeah, it all depends on the period you raise them. It's like because people have got like tigers and lions as pets.
Yeah.
They've petted them and domesticated them when they were cubs, so they've kind of grown attached to human life and not become hunters in the sense. So
the thing is, their natural instinct's still there.
Oh yeah,
and it's kind of thing is with stuff like breeding. This is going on a totally different subject. Like breeding stuff like velociraptors, it's like you can breed the more docile ones together.
Yeah.
And literally just eventually have docile velociraptors, which are easier to train. We kind of did it with wolves to get dogs, for example. But lions and tigers, it is kind of harder because velociraptors would be in a lab if they were real, obviously.
They're not real.
Now I'm just like disappointed I haven't got a tame velociraptor I can ride to work.
I'll beat you there with my Tyrannosaurus.
That'd be brilliant. It'd be like, there's Leon. He's on his T-Rex over there.
Just time.
Yeah, there's you with your reins on a velociraptor, and then out of nowhere, there's this giant foot next to you. You're looking up, and I'm like, "Sup?" I just run
you're
off.
Not allowed in with that. You'll have to keep it outside.
Yeah.
Here's a bowl for it to drink out of.
Imagine someone saying that to you, like, you can't bring him in. I'm like, yeah, you tell him that, mate. You try and tell him to not come in.
Yeah.
He's my guide. He's my guide, Velociraptor. I'm blind.
Tie him up next to some dogs or something. It'll be weird. Just like sitting outside. That'd be brilliant. Oh, now I'm sad we haven't got dinosaurs. Oh god, what other films?
That actually says, I've read a post somewhere. It's like, why have we not got dinosaurs? Where are the dinosaurs? And somebody have you not seen Jurassic Park?
See, that'd be my reason to have dinosaurs. I'm like, have you seen Jurassic Park? That's why I want dinosaurs.
Yeah, but you get that part, which is pretty much the first half of the film, and then you've got the second half, which is like, yes, we don't need dinosaurs. We don't need them. They'll kill us all.
Do you know what's happening? Like, we'd have dinosaurs, but there's always one div that'll do something stupid, and then dinosaurs are everywhere, ripping everyone apart.
Yeah, the glasses guy. Yeah.
They'll train them like
with
they train
glasses.
dogs. They'll make them vicious, and then they'll start attacking us.
I don't think you really
Yeah.
need to train a velociraptor
No.
to be vicious. That'd be weird. Oh god. What other films are out then? Mad Max. Anyone seen the trailer for that?
Yeah, it looks alright. It doesn't
yeah.
look too bad. It's got Tom Hardy in it.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's cool.
that's a recent.
And it's also got the guy who plays Beast out of X-Men Days of Future Past.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's one of the main drivers in it.
Nick Holt, I want to say.
It might be.
I
don't
believe
know.
so. Nicholas something, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy who plays Beast in Days of Future Past.
Is Tom actually voicing Max in the game?
I don't know.
Thing is, anytime I see that Nicholas Holt, I just think of him in About a Boy.
Yeah.
That's all I
Yeah,
can see him
yeah,
as,
yeah,
and
yeah.
it's just like that little kid, and it's just like,
Yeah.
oh. No matter what he does, he could be like, he could play serial killers and anything, and I'll just be looking at him, like singing that song.
Right.
whatever
Aww.
he sings.
Yeah. Okay. Mad Max 2015 video game. Let's have a look. Plot. Blah 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 blah.
Voice actor.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. I'm trying to look up and see if Tom Hardy is actually voicing Max in the game.
What other films coming out? They've started trailer in Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Really?
Cool.
New
Yeah.
Fantastic Four, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
Oh,
actually? I don't know. Is that actually done by Marvel?
No.
It
It is Marvel, but not Marvel Studios.
So it's going to be in with X-Men, but not in with the Avengers.
Well, no, it's not in the X-Men universe. It depends on the It's always going to have the Marvel name, but it all depends on the
Right.
who's actually making the film, whether it's like Lionsgate or Sony or somebody like that. So,
There's been rumours that
no, it's not.
Spider-Man's going to be in Civil War, the next Captain America film. At the very end, there's been rumours.
No, the rumors are true. He
Oh.
is going to be in it. Sony and Marvel have negotiated some terms.
Ooh.
They need Spider-Man for the Civil War. He plays a massive role in that graphic novel. If he's not in Civil War, it will be completely stupid. Though saying that, I've read the graphic novel for Age of Ultron, and both have nothing to do with each other. They are two completely different stories. All that is the same is the villain and the name. That is it.
It's
Two
weird, 'cause I
completely
remember. Have you actually read the graphic? Like, because Ultron, I always thought Ant-Man sort of had a big part in.
Yes, he did. Ant-Man created Ultron.
Yeah,
But
I said that to somebody.
Yeah.
And then I was like, why is Ant-Man not out before Ultron? And then like, it doesn't
Yeah.
make sense to me.
yeah.
And I'm still confused by it all now. I'm like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
It was. I'm glad someone's there to back me up. on
But
this.
Ultron in... Hold on, no, you haven't seen the film, have you, Darren? It's not worth ruining it for you.
Well, because in the graphic novel, Ultron, Ultron completely takes over the world, and
Well, it's the thing that they want to do, isn't it? Ultron's there to try and protect the world, isn't he? But he doesn't.
well, no, Ultron wants to destroy all life on Earth, kill every single human on planet Earth. Kind of succeeds in this novel, and they need to and eventually they find a way to travel back in time, and Wolverine and Susan Storm go back in time and kill Hank Pym, but then that creates another timeline which is completely different. It's complicated because there's a lot of time jumping. They're trying to find a way of stopping Hank Pym from truly creating Ultron, but also trying to find a way of stopping Ultron in the future. It's strange. It's a strange novel, but oh well.
Although the Ant-Man film kind of looks interesting.
Yeah,
Paul Rudd.
even though he's not Hank Pym. Hank Pym's in the film, but he's not Ant-Man.
Is he not in it? I'm
Yep.
Is it not?
What?
Is it not the actual character?
Hank Pym was the original Ant-Man, but
Yeah, that's what I thought. Who's?
I
Who's
mean,
Paul Rudd playing?
Oh Jesus Christ! You're right. Michael Douglas plays
Scott.
Hank Pym. What the hell?
The new Ant-Man.
Oh, so it's actually him passing it on to someone else.
Ant-Man in the film, Paul Rudd's character is is played by Scott Lang. Scott Lang is the character who is Ant-Man at the moment.
Oh, so he's the second generation of Ant-Man.
He's in Ant-Man. He's practically Ant-Man too, but I don't know. This is it's. I'm gonna say it now. It's multiverse theory,
Yeah,
so
that's
not
the trouble.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can't say these two things, they're not the same. Why are they not the same? It's multiverse. That's what it is.
Yeah,
they could do what they want.
Yeah, because they can just go in the universe. It's alright. It's what happens. So,
Yeah.
It's such a cop out in a way that I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
it's.
Because it's strange because like Age of Ultron film, they introduced Wanda and Pietro Maximoff, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver,
Yeah, who's Magneto's children.
but they're not in that film.
No, they're not, because they don't bring mutants into it, do they?
No, because they are genetically created through Hydra. They're not
Yeah.
mutants.
No.
They are not classified as mutants in the film. Mutants are not mentioned at all.
They've not got
in
the
that
rights to mutants, have they? They've not got the
No.
rights.
Which is annoying. Because that's just so annoying. Because Civil War, Fantastic Four need to be in it because they play a major role. X-Men play a major role in that graphic novel. And when it comes to the Infinity War, they need practically hundreds
Everyone.
they need everyone to be in that film. They need Fantastic Four.
Because Infinity War's the next Avengers film, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, part 1 and part 2.
Yeah, it won't be out until 2018-19.
Yeah.
It's not written by, it's not produced and created by Joss Whedon. It's by somebody else. But
Then we got Doctor Strange as well.
we got Strange. Strange is going to be, yeah. We need Strange. Strange plays a role in Civil War.
Is it Benedict Cumberbatch?
Yes,
Strange.
yes.
Yeah.
Stephen Strange. Yeah. We've got Guardians 2 coming out.
Yeah.
We got Thor 3, which is Ragnarok. We got
Black Panther.
hinted in Age of Ultron through Wakanda.
Yeah, I was gonna say someone told me that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's it
Wakanda.
hinted through?
The at the time when they're searching through what is Ultron searching for. Spoilers for everyone who's not seen the film.
La 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 la. Wait, I'm going away from my headphones.
Oh.
It's kind of like when they're searching through files and he gets to a point where it's like they search they find Andy Serkis's character. They're like, what is Ultron searching for? And it's like, where is he now? And then Banner's looking at the computer. It's like, oh, his signal stopped at Wakanda. What is there? And the most powerful metal on Earth, which is vibranium.
Yeah.
And Wakanda is where Black Panther originates from.
Ah.
So yeah. Darren.
They kind of give...
Yes.
Is that a yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So in Age of Ultron, this happens.
Yeah, because they kind of sneak peeked characters from Doctor Strange and the Winter Soldier as well.
Yeah.
There's a little part when they kidnap one of the guys and he's like, we're keeping tabs on Bruce Banner, Stephen Strange and all that lot, the character says. So it's like, it's Doctor Strange. So yeah, it's we've got a good lineup of films coming out.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, Black Panther. I always think you think Black Panther would be one of the people you'd love to be just because. I don't know, just all the monies,
Yeah.
everything, just like
Yeah. It's
you'd be looking at all the other superheroes with money, and you'd be like, you'd be belittling everybody. You're just like,
Yeah.
love Black Panther. Just love
Yeah, is it
I think it's it's messing up a little bit. Is it messing up a little bit?
Yeah.
It looks like it.
Do you reckon
Yeah,
we
I've got a
should
little bit
call
there.
it there?
Yeah, I think we should call it there. It's getting to nearly an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, really the topic of this episode was talking about games, but we kind of tangent onto films.
I was gonna say, really, this was kind of. I always took this as kind of like a see how we kind of go with talking.
Yeah,
see
I
how it all
think we
flowed.
should. Yeah, I think we should do that. Next time we'll try and pick a proper topic to talk about, and try and make it at least probably 2 hours at least.
Yeah,
Because we could probably say like first hour maybe talk about the main subject, and then the last hour is about games we've played. So
Yeah.
try and split it up that way so we don't actually talk too much on one subject. I don't know. We'll sort something out along the lines. So,
we're working it.
Yeah.
It's a work in progress.
Yes, it is. So, okay, so I think that'll be our stopping point for this episode. Thank you, you two, for joining me on this train wreck of a podcast.
You're more than welcome.
Yeah.
I'd like to be the wreck to your train.
Yeah,
It's fine.
yeah. There'll be plenty more train wrecks in the future. Both our channels are under the webcams, except for Darren, who is just and friend. He doesn't have a channel, so
I'm gonna start one and friends.
yeah. Just search and friend. Don't search and friend. It might lead you to something strange.
Yeah.
No, do and report back to us. Either way,
hyperlink his
yeah.
window in the video, and it will put them to somewhere.
Yeah. So either way, thank
You're
you.
looking for and friend.
So either way, okay, I'm gonna end it. Thank you for watching. Join me very soon. Goodbye.